Hello, and today this is Ricardo, and I'm going to show you how to win the game in Legendary Craft in Minecave. Now, the IP is minecraft.de, and it's got a 10,000 people limit, and there's about 100 odd people in Legendary Craft a day, I would say. This is your starting point, not Legendary Craft, it's just a normal spawn. And it's 250 capacity in Legendary Craft, but when it's full to that, I've never been to one of them, so I can't describe if it's low IV or anything like that. So I'm just going to right click with the compass, and this is Legendary Craft. The server also has the walls, super craft rules. It's basically just it's free for all, where you choose your class and you just fight, and people win, just get points, and I think usually you just win like a hat, which you can do, you can buy the whole set. I can show you that another time. And Village of Defense, which is really good. Like 8 people, like co-op, I would describe it. And basically, you just survive. I know it's called Village of Defense, but I've seen villagers die, but I don't know if all the villagers died. So really, it says like you have to save the villagers and everything, but I think it's just survival where you can buy new stuff and everything like that. And if you get loads of points, you can buy a hat, which I've got tons of points on that. Really get points out, just kill all the mobs. Yeah, there's different classes like Phoenix, where you can keep one item, the best item. There's like Tank, I think it's called, and you get like an iron chest plate. And then there's like stuff for premium, but I'm not premium. Yeah, so let's go Legendary Craft. So when you go in Legendary Craft, there'll be one server here, and there'll be two like upcoming servers where hopefully the Man Cave admin will sort out and maybe put some better servers in this one. But this one is pretty good though. I must say. Yeah, and by the way, we call it the Aether in the book, but it has no Aether. It's spelled differently, so it's just a name, I would say, of this server. Like, this is Legendary Craft, you know, the spawn place, basically, where you choose which teleport you would like to go in. Yeah, so let's move on. So there's 139 people in a moment, and there'll be 140 when I connect. And it says it's all done, like when it's green, like you'll be able to go in. But like, not long ago, maybe like a month or something, like every day we're having a big like restart, which oh, it was horrible because just making something and you might spend like ages on it, and then it like put you back on like I don't know half an hour, 15 minutes. But 15 minutes is quite a long time if you ask me. Yeah, so 250 capacity, 200 people. Okay, that's good. Now I've already made a house on here and everything, because I'm gonna show you how to like earn loads of money. Now, if I go dash money, I've got 2,312. It's not a lot, but over time, which I've been doing, you get loads, like I mean thousands. Um, Now, I've got diamonds here, and I sell diamonds for $10, which in it is 10, like dollars price. Um, and I was gonna put these on the market, but they sell so fast. So if you just get tons of diamonds at once, like this will give me 100 like dollars. But I want to get quite a few, like maybe 2 stacks until I start selling. Um, so so don't run out, and then people are always sending private messages saying, "Have you got any more diamonds?" and all that. And another thing you would need to have for this to work, if you want to get tons of diamonds or anything, you need a silk torch, which I take with me on my mining trips, and basically diamond ore. Now that sells faster than the just normal diamond ingot. Now basically if you have a fortune, like a lot of people do get diamond ore, like it's amazing. Like I've bought quite a lot of diamond ore, well, quite a lot actually in the server. With about 6. And I've bought about that. And literally I got about 20 diamonds out of that, and I sold it all. Yeah. I just carry one pick, like unbreaking efficiency, it's fast and nothing like that. It's good to enchant and maybe get 4 diamond and you just can look cool. Um, yeah. So that's the person for later on maybe hiring when I get like 10 grand. And good thing to have a farm here where you sell food, nothing. But the potatoes and the carrots are like glitched for me. I might need to get the ID code. You know, just oh, got a bit of lag. Yes, I might get an ID number for that. Sometimes the ID numbers are not the exact same as on the server. Like from, I think it's wood, I think it's 0100. I think it gives me stone for that. Yeah, so if you can see the wood planks over there, it doesn't really sell, not planks, logs, sorry. And another thing, horse armor, that sells so fast. You might be able to you know, it might take a while to sell, but I sell this for 100. I used to sell gold bearings for 300, but then some people did buy it. But then if you put it down price, you get so many sellers. I'm not joking. You used to be so rich. And I've had loads. It'd be full up to like 2 layers. I think I sold. I don't think I got a whole chest. But I remember at one side like a full line and then half. And it just sold like mad. Yeah, I've got an enchanted room, so that does get you a lot of customers coming back. Because if you only use enchanted room, make sure you put it past all your shops. So they have to walk all past all your eventually, shops, the buying places, and then the enchanted room, because maybe you might change an offer, and then just you're like, oh, what's this? And then you just like buy it. It's got that. That's just for employees, sorry, to use. It's actually I'm going to do you know, will not have hardly any durability. I'll tell you right now. But this was one of my employees' place. But I think he, because I've not been on the server for about a week now, and I think he just goes on this quite a lot. So he just dug out and gone up. He couldn't damage any of my own mate, rooms, just because we got areas, like claim areas. I can explain that to you another day. But today, my aim is to show you how to get tons of money for a shop, like to win the game. Now, I can go up some stairs, but some premium guys, they can fly, if it's premium, I'm sure it's premium where you can fly. They just flew up and just get back, go through here, and you can see all my stuff. Well, I know they can't access my chest and stuff, but let's say there's something which I'm not, my dogs, I sell dogs, and they could just kill it, and like, usually premium members, because they can fly, they have full diamond enchanted armor, like protection, like 4, which is really, literally invincible, practically. But so literally my shop is Warp Santander, and this is how I get to it. And I just have Warp Home, on the back. And make sure when you do, you have a little room and you have donations. But the thing about donations, everyone just gives you starter kits, which is just, just why. But a guy gave me like 10 diamonds before, and loads of like emeralds and stuff, which I was like surprised, loads. And then literally my shop is still loads of stuff, like cobblestone. Occasionally, I took some. Like cobblestone is a really good price. That you can get tons of money if you get tons of cobblestone. Just go to Dash Market, and I'll show you around. And let's say you want to go to cobble. Just type in Dash Market cobble, and I think it's Warp Market. Let me just check. Oh wait, yeah. But usually if you do like Dash Market Cobble, I think I said Cobblestone, it should just teleport you to the place. But the market, for some reason it gives me so much lag. So here is where all that you can buy or sell. Usually people come here to sell stuff, but if you go that way over there, there's a thing called like a bank, and the bank is just basically just where you can store stuff, and it costs $10,000, and the admin section like keep it safe. You can just put anything in there. And now let's just find the cobblestone. So here, as you can see, I'm getting lagged so badly. So have a look at my frames. I'm down to 7 frames, maybe 10, 9, lowest there, so 7. Now, 2 people are already there selling cobblestone. Cobblestone sells so fast. What's how much I've got? Not got enough to sell really. $6 for 32. So you're getting $12 per stack. And if you get tons, right, per stack, you could be earning like, get 10 stacks. You could be earning like over $100. Yeah, obviously you would be, but yeah, to buy clearly it's a rip off. Most of the stuff here is a rip off, and I've tried it. And if you put it into stone, you're not getting it any cheaper. You're getting it cheaper if you sell it in the cobblestone, because you're gonna have to use some wood or cobblestone to smelt it. So you might get $1, but for the cobblestone you might sell, no, the coal, sorry. You best sell the coal off instead of doing that, because you get more money through that way. Yeah. Uh, let's walk back to my shop. On this warp's literally instant, and there's a little delay before warps, like in between warps, sorry. So you can't just warp home, warp shop like, straight away. But it's like a second or something. Yeah. So another thing, if you make deals with other shops, you can put this side there to also try like this shop to to help. And this guy helped me to get diamonds or something. And yeah, I just put it there, as it is, it's a good thing to do. Now diamonds obviously I'm out of stock, and obviously I use a diamond there to show. It's always good for presentation. Yeah, lots of signs, maybe lots of information. So they don't always ask you, but they do tend to ask you a lot though. Yeah, so like, oh god, the lighting glitch there, but um, just a dog. I sell untamed dogs, where you keep in like a little pen. So like $200 for a dog untamed. And that's really good. Loads of people buy, and then with a starter pack, you get some bones, some rotten flesh, and a leash with it. That's 300, which is pretty good. It says there. Yeah, potions are just more, random stuff basically down there. Now, there's a shop where I bought, don't forget about any iron bearings there. But if you want to sell, just any horse armor, you're gonna put bearings. Yeah, and iron bearings they sell a lot. I used to sell them for 600, but then I put it down half price. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Now the saddles I used to put them for like 500, it's pretty a rip off though. But then I put them down to 100 and they sell. Alright. And also more for some people sell for even cheaper. Yeah, but people do buy leashes, by the way, and string for some reason. I've noticed that a lot of people do buy string. Yeah, and for some reason, like, you put these in, and yeah, the sign accepts, like, it's a potato in there, right? You can hover over it, it says potato, right? But when you want to buy it, it doesn't let you. Does it for potato, carrots, and melons, for some reason. And then bones do sell quite a bit, but then you get loads of people just buy bones at once. Yeah, and then you just get some people just don't buy them, obviously. And like potions, potions are always good to buy because people do tend to buy night vision or invisibility, which I've got right here, which I keep on myself all times. And splash potions of damage or weakness or let's have a look. Just any like potions people can use against other people. That usually sells a lot too. I'm gonna end it right here today. I'll be back for another episode after this one, basically straight after. Nice to see it.